Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking, and I think I'm going to have some fun today. The reason being is that lately I've been feeling like I'm missing out from my long-range challenges. If you guys are new around here, I host 2 monthly long-range challenges. I invite 5 subscribers from the channel every month to shoot a long-range challenge, 10 rounds to hit a 10-inch plate. If they do that, they move to a 5-inch plate. It's a point system. Go watch that if you haven't already. But whoever does the best of those 5 shooters competes in a solo challenge 1 week later, where they try to shoot a 10-round group at 1,000 yards on a not overly large piece of cardboard. And we try to see if they could get all 10 on the cardboard, and if so, how tight is the group? If they get it under 10 inches, I'm giving the first 3 people to do that $1,000. And we're only, at the point I'm shooting this video, 5 episodes in, and no one's done it. One person did put all 10 on cardboard at 11¼ inches, which is pretty stellar. I say all this, but back before I even did the grouping challenge and earlier on with the main challenge, I used to be the 6th shooter. So I would have the 5 and then I would just jump in. And lately I haven't been doing that for the main reason being it's not a production crew that shoots these videos. It's me. I run behind the camera, start things, run in front of the camera, do the interviews. I've got a drone in the air. I've got 3 cameras on the ground. So I'm a solo production crew. And so jumping in to also do the challenge, I was wearing a lot of hats at that point. It was much easier to just focus on production. So I stopped shooting in the challenges, but I've seen some comments and a lot of people want me to do it. And so I thought in this video, we'll just go ahead and have some fun. I'm out here planning on shooting a new intro for the challenge. So I figured I'll shoot the challenge again, use footage from today as a B-roll into the intro, all that production stuff you guys probably don't care about. But I'm gonna do both challenges myself in this video, and I hope I don't embarrass myself. It has been a little bit. I shoot long range probably 3 times a month, maybe not as regular as some people would assume, 3-4 times a month, but I haven't actually done my challenge format in quite a while, so a little nervous for it. This is a rifle I've showcased once before with one change that I'll talk about, but this is a Desert Tech SRS M2. If you guys don't know too much about them, you guys can check out my other video I made on it, but in short, it is a precision rifle, bolt action, but it's a bullpup, meaning that the mag is back here, so the barrel is this long, and so many people would assume it's from right here, like the receiver, but bullpups get fed from back here. Not too common to see a bullpup precision rifle because usually bullpups don't have the best triggers. Desert Tech figured that out a while ago back with the SRS A1. Had an SRS A2 as well, and now the M2, same thing, just a monolithic rail and Arca Swiss on the bottom here so I could put it on the tripod and look cool. Running an Accutech bipod. What a really stout bipod this is. All kinds of crazy adjustments and angles and whatnot. It's pretty good for this. Big old lever here to adjust the stiffness of the swivel. We've got a dead air can here rated for 338. Specifically, this is a Nomax 33. Vortex Razor HD Gen 3. This is 6-36 by 56 in mils. I've got Vortex rings on there. The front one's got the diving board if I ever want to put like a Vortex Impact 4000 on there. So if you've seen the last video, it's the same minus ammunition. On the last video, I was shooting Hornady ELDs. And it was shooting quite well, but just out of curiosity, I was wondering what Desert Tech ammo would do through a Desert Tech. And so shout out to Desert Tech, they actually supplied some ammo. So we're gonna be using their stuff. It's 300 grain projectiles. They rate it at like a little over 2,700 feet per second, but using my Garmin, I was actually getting just a tick over 2,600. So I'm expecting to be at 8.5 mils. Wind seems really calm, imagine that. Day, it's not a challenge for other people. I might have an advantage here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a whirl here, 10 shots on the 10-inch target. Hopefully I hit it fairly early, get myself some attempts at the 5-inch. And if I do all that, I'll try to get a 10-round group at 1,000. So kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm excited to get it done. Confidence level, if I could get it done within 5, that's awesome. If I don't get it done at all, I'm deleting the channel. All right, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so I think the mag only holds 5, so we'll probably mag feed the first 5, might have to hand feed the remaining, so that's 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure it's gonna stop us there. All right, this sounds crazy. I sense 0 wind. I'll keep 0 wind for now. And funny enough, the Desert Tech ammo puts all the ballistics to it. And they even put a drop chart and they say 7.5, but based off my velocity, I think it's more like 8.5. I'm shooting a little slower than what the box advertised. I believe this is a 26-inch barrel 338 Lapua, because I didn't mention that. All right, 5 rounds in the mag, 8.5, 0 winds. I almost loaded it like a traditional rifle way up there. All right, let's go ahead and have a look. I'm probably going to want to shoot the white one in the middle. All right, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Hope I can stay on if I give it just a little bit more zoom here. Currently at like 22 power. Hopefully I can stay still. Trace the shot. All right, white one in the middle. Let's go ahead and send it down there. Oh, hell yeah. Not bad. I say hell yeah to a miss just because I was excited how close it was. Just off to the right, I think. I'm going to just hold that left edge. Oh, top right. Wow, I wasn't holding that far. There we go. Nice and delayed. By the way, I forgot to mention, I put some Hornady hit marker LEDs. Those are actually pretty cool. It senses vibration, then it flashes hit in Morse code, HIT, pretty cool. Put those on the bottom of the T-post, so kind of a little indicator. The problem though is people hit the T-post, it'll probably flash anyway, and that happens a lot, people hitting the T-post. All right, fourth round, that was interesting. I held, and then one of those shots, I didn't hold quite that much, that one went left, so there's a little bit of wind down there after all. All right, let's go ahead with 6 remaining, go for the half MOA, the white one right underneath it. I hit dirt and it still set that hit indicator light for some reason. Come on now. It's close. Oh, right under it. All right, come on now. Let's do it. 2 to do it. Oh, it's not a bad group. It's just not a hit. It's always the last one that's the most exciting, right? Oh. Well, we kept them all within the frame there. I would love to get a hit with that little thing. I haven't hit that in a while. What can you do? Hit on the 4th, close on the rest of them. It's something. Let's go ahead and let it cool down a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and try to do a grouping on that cardboard off to the left. Might want to let it cool down a little bit, get that mirage out of here on the suppressor, and we'll try it. So hang tight. All right, let it cool down for a few minutes there, and the difference from then and now, we got more wind now for sure. One feeler shot. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to put this on that same white one in the middle. All right, I saw that. Elevation looked pretty good just off to the right. I'm going to go ahead and actually dial that. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and hand feed these. Make sure my cardboard is nice and center so I can try to spot some impacts. Whew, this is a little nerve-wracking. Let's go ahead and do it. I like that. Wow, I held the same. I did not see a hole on that one. That's the same hold for 3 shots and one I don't see. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh. Waiting for that mirage to calm down. Off to the right there. Little leg on the Accutac's coming off. That's cool. There we go. Trending low right now. Ooh, must have hit that T-post on the left. That should be all of them. 2, 4, 8, 10, and the feeler. All right. Well, definitely doesn't seem to be all on there, but let's go ahead and bring it back and analyze it a little bit. All right, well, I got a little peek at it from the drone and going from this far, but I haven't walked up to it just yet all the way. So let's go ahead and see here. If I recall correctly, I was off the right, but with decent elevation on the feeler shot. And so I just went, no, let's go ahead and just place them on here, even if I, favor to the right. I think first shot on cardboard was right here. And so I'm like, cool. I felt good about the pull and everything. So second shot, felt good about the pull, and I saw nothing. So that felt a little discouraging. But long story short, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then sure enough, I think I dinged that T-post. Yeah, I see it from the back there. I think I got 8 on there. So missed 2, one of them being the second round. And somewhere in between the rest of them, I lost them again. So not a stellar group, not really worth measuring because we got 2 off, but whatever, end to end on these 2. All right, this is the new 8-shot 23-inch challenge, so yay me. All right, not stellar. To be totally honest, no excuses here. It is a good rifle. It's good ammunition. It's Desert Tech, all that good stuff. But that's my second day out with it. I had one day out with it. I made a video on it, first impressions. And so this wasn't my most confident, inspiring rifle that I have. In fact, the first time I ever did this challenge myself, I didn't have a feeler shot, didn't have a drone down range, just put, 9 shots or 10 rounds total, and 9 landed. And that's probably my most confident, inspiring rifle. It's my Elmo Precision Rifle 300 PRC. So if I had to do it again, I'd probably do that. But I thought just for fun, wanted to show the Desert Tech off a little bit more. 8 out of 10. When the wind started blowing just a little bit as well, wasn't the worst conditions by far. So no more excuses. That's what I did. Meh. Wish I did a little bit better, but what the heck? This is mostly to, crack the rust off. I haven't shot my own challenge in a long, long time. So I thought, why not go do the 2 challenges back to back with a little cool down in between. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.